G'day, it's Sam Buchanan from Independent. I'm going to cover a topic which not many agents would ever talk about, and it's the importance of emotional intelligence. And the reason it's important with this particular sale is we wouldn't have a sold sticker on that sign today if it wasn't for an in-depth knowledge of how it affects people logically, emotionally, the transaction. And for us, 2 days ago, I had the buyer call me in the morning and say, Sam, I don't want to proceed. It's all too stressful, it's all too hard. And when he was saying those things, it was around the emotional things going on in his life and the pressure he had personally, but it wasn't helped by the actual solicitors and some special conditions and a few other things that had to actually go through. So I was putting a lot of strain, and I was going over a course about 4 or 5 business days. So long story short, I was able to deep into that knowledge of emotional intelligence and be able to, empathize with him, talk about how he'd be feeling, what he's going through, what the home would mean to him, what the outcomes would be. It's quite a long story. Obviously, I was on the phone for about 20 minutes. But 3:30 that afternoon, property was exchanged. So in the space of 6 hours, we went from a buyer going, I'm not proceeding, to being happy again. Now, 99% of the time when a buyer says, I'm not proceeding, they do. They don't proceed, and they stick true to their guns. So it's a great little story as something that, as a topic that I've got, and some knowledge in my briefcase when it comes time to make the sale stick, and all those little things that make sales actually occur. And we had a cracking price here. I mean, this was a 3-bedroom townhouse that we sold for $450,000, and the guide for the auction and the price range we priced the home at was low to mid 4 tops. So we got there, we didn't want to lose them. It was a cash buyer, everything was working in our favor. So if you enjoy this video, it is something very different. Give it a share to your friends, give it a like and a comment for me, and please reach out if you are thinking about selling. I can go through some other things which I do differently to set myself apart. I'm allergic to BS, my heart's always on my sleeve, and that's what really sets me apart since entering real estate in 2006. So I'm an old head, I'm going grey. Thanks for watching, take care, see ya.